Zirkzee, Branthwaite, Ugarte, it is time to move. Man United's first bids are already prepared and ready to go in. Welcome to the United Hotspot. Like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much, guys, for liking all the past and recent videos. Well, we are certainly on the right track. Now, let's get proper into it because, like I told you, this is the day we've been waiting for, the 1st of July, for us to start another window when it comes to financial fair play. Well, Man United is moving quick. Now, this is coming through from Fabrizio Romano, confirmed like we've already been expecting, that the bid for Joshua Zirkzee is already fully prepared and ready to go in, with Man United just waiting for the green light to indeed put in the bid. Man United have everything ready to go with Joshua Zirkzee if they decide to activate his release clause. Well, you've been asking why on earth aren't we making significant progress? Well, here is the progress. What has been going on before, like I've been telling you, has been putting bids together for players and trying to understand which player are we going to go for first. Now, it seems clear that when it comes to the striker, United have already made it ready. So it is either go or go. There are no other options for United now. We are going all out to try and return with Joshua Zirkzee. The head-on, the battle, the bidding war is going to start with AC Milan, who themselves have not yet given up on the Dutch youngster. Now, meanwhile, it's not only Joshua Zirkzee who we are prepared to go for. Manuel Ugarte as well has been a top of talks for Man United all around Carrington. Conversations have been around Joshua Zirkzee, Zirkzee and Manuel Ugarte. Exchanges between PSG have been ongoing. Now, it is clear now that Man United seem to have reached somewhere, and PSG have invited them to put in their initial bid for the 23-year-old Uruguayan international. So it will be a matter of them deciding when or who to go for first, which bid to place in first. But it seems Manuel Ugarte is the player that Ineos have zeroed down on to replace Casemiro. The only delay that could come with Ugarte perhaps could be them first wanting to get rid of Casemiro, who is most likely going to be going to Saudi Arabia, as the talks on that side are also progressing well and steady. He said he wants to live on his terms when if he's going to Saudi. Indeed, the terms seem to be good terms. I think he's okay. He's understood that his surplus requirements at Man United, and he will be willing to leave. So Ugate's bid is ready, but when Man United makes the move, is I think subject to a bit of Casemiro and finalizing him and his progress to Saudi. Moving on, it is the 1st of July, deal week, deal period. I've been telling you, Man United is meaning business. Now let's move on to Jarrad Branthwaite. We know that this was the first bid that we placed in, £35 million in cash and 7 million in add-ons with Everton. Everton holding out for 70. So United were internally discussing whether to proceed and bid an improved one for the young English centre back. Well, it seems they are convinced, and the chances are that United will soon move to place a second bid for Jarrad Branthwaite, and that they say is a take it or leave it. It will be the final bid they make for this English centre back, who is believed to be the future of the centre back of football in the UK, at least according to what we pick from that side. He's a player liked by Rod Van Nistelrooy and, of course, Eric Ten Hag in equal measure. So the advantage is there. We will be seeing what exactly goes on with that. So those are the three players that United are clear on. Expect one of those to be the first signing, or to be the first, at least, official bid placed in this window that we have started today. So beautiful stuff there happening. I think for me, it will take, usually, even when the first bid goes in, usually the process could take about, on average, 1.5 or 2 weeks to get done. So I think give it like 2 weeks, United will have signed at least one or two of these players. That is my expectation. Now, away from those players and the bids, of course, you can drop down in the comment section and let me know what you think or you're feeling about these players, whether you're fully sold now, convinced that these are the players Man United should be bringing in to try and create a team that will compete comfortably and favorably. Now, there are also bids we should be expecting. We should be expecting a bid from PSG for most likely Marcus Rashford. We should be expecting a bid from Saudi, like I said, for Casemiro very soon, because these are also being worked on by Ineos. We should also be expecting, we could, this is not a given, but we could see a bid coming through from Al Hilal for Alejandro Garnacho. Meanwhile, Garnacho had an exciting game, a beautiful performance for Argentina in recent days, where he even got a standing ovation as he was being substituted off. So these are the three players, and even Victor Lindelof and Fenerbahce. We should expect a bid for him. There could be another bid for Wan-Bissaka. We should expect one as well. We could expect one as well. So people have been asking me in terms of which players are departing, where have we reached? Because other clubs are doing some bit of business in terms of losing players. United is silent. Well, again, the same reasons that United was unable to probably move, I think are the same reasons why certain clubs were also not able to move, especially in the Premier League. And we expect some of our players to be sold in the Premier League. Jadon Sancho as well, we should be seeing a bid soon for Jadon Sancho. Ineos trying to vend him, and as he said, they have even gone to Arsenal to try and get them to sign him. Man City has come up with the equation as well in conversations, him returning there. So we will see as well whether Sancho will be moving. So we've got quite a number of players that we expect to leave within the next couple of weeks. So it's going to be business unusual at Carrington. Now, the one thing that Ineos have been focused on getting done, over and done with, has been constituting Erik ten Hag, of course, the manager, and his backroom staff, keeping it firm and ready to go. Now, that was done. They started with talks with Erik ten Hag. Those were done and confirmed, where Erik ten Hag agreed to put pen to paper on a contract extension, mostly for 2 more years. Most likely that would be 3. So he could be earning, I think, a same amount, about £9 million a year. Again, no increment per se. Again, more extras will be based on performances. Then the backroom staff, that is Rennie Haki, he has even confirmed himself that he will be leaving Go Ahead Eagles. That's done. Ruud van Nistelrooy as well is confirmed. So that is also done. Now, remember, yesterday was the final day for deals for Benny McCarthy. I saw a tweet from Rasmus Højlund saying, thank you, Benny McCarthy, for everything. That was about 2 days ago. So meaning it's probably confirmed. Like I told you, I think I broke that story so many weeks, quite a number of weeks ago, telling you that Erik ten Hag's assistant, Benny McCarthy, will not be getting a new contract from Ineos. And people are saying, how do you know, Webb? How do you know, guys? I did not invest in trying to go around Carrington and Old Trafford for nothing. I went there to try and get contacts. Now, they might not be Fabrizio Risk contacts, but I've got some decent contacts as well when it comes to things in goings around Man United. But so McCarthy most likely not staying. We are yet to get a clear direction on Steve McLaren, whether he leaves or not. But given the fact that Rennie Haki and Ruud van Nistelrooy are coming in, chances are he will be departing as well. We also know that the contract, the loan spell for Sofiane Amrabat also ended. That was yesterday. The future, what's the decision? It's yet to be communicated, but most likely he's going to head back to Fiorentina, as they will see whether they then welcome bids from other clubs. So it's, I think, going to be a busy couple of days coming through for Manchester United, as we expect update after update concerning this club. I needed to put you in the right position, and I may not really expect so many surprises in terms of players we are not linked with. Of course, we will sign a left back as well, and I'm going to talk about that one a bit later because there are 2 players that are contending highly for that position in the left back, and we will know who of those they will zero down on. Of course, one we know is Emilos Kakies, but there is another kid still who from Spain who I spoke about as well some time back. You people just don't recall. Perhaps I will tag that video, but I'll bring him back in the picture and give you a proper comparison of these two, because that's another crucial area that United has got to sign players in. So that's where Man United is. It's going to be business unusual, like I've been saying. It is going to be a day full of so much. I expect stories to unfold as we grow into the day. So please keep it here with me. Just turn on your notification so that you don't miss any ounce of the updates when they do drop in concerning this big, beautiful football club, Manchester United. A lot is being said. I see Harry Maguire trending. Of course, he could leave. He could as well leave, by the way. Harry Maguire, the former skipper, could leave Man United as well. And of course, people are now beginning to start conversations that Maguire is being missed by England. at the Euros. Mark Guehi, of course, not there yet, but of course, Guehi was never the first choice. He's, I think, a stopgap measure, and honestly, by his standards, I think he has done tremendously well. I think, he has been one of the better players for England in these Euros so far. Those who have been starting all games. So for me, I think people who are attacking Mark Guehi are just are being unfair on the boy. But beautiful debut for him in such a big tournament, a big competition for him. I think he has started quite decently well. So that's Man United talk for you. A lot is bound to happen. Drop down in the comments and let me know what excites you. Which move will excite you? One move like this will set us off what is expected to be an exciting, busy period. Let's get prepared for it. My name is Webb. Like and share and subscribe. This is the time now for business.